don't care.
You're messing with monitors, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But lower it a little bit.
Well, I'm lowering the...
I just wanted you to raise up the master.
I got you. I'm lowering the phones. Okay.
Yeah, so today's a day. We're doing this again. This is episode 28. 28 episodes. It's pretty something.
Talk to me when you get to 50.
How about I talk to you when we get to 30?
How about you talk to me when we get to 28?
We're at no, Kenny. Hi, we're at 28 today.
Oh.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's rap.
No.
You want to get into it? You're tired, huh?
Yeah.
You want to get into it?
Let's get into it.
Yeah. All right, what do you got? Movies. What do you got? You go first.
Oh, I just hit something.
That's fine. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You know what, man? Did you like that one?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that one. I did. You know how some of those aren't, like...
The second one I've always had like kind of I watched the second one and I'm like, I love it as I watch it, but like thinking back it's kind of like
No, see, I'm the opposite.
It's so tedious feeling. You know?
I could tell you a lot more about Temple of Doom than I can about The Last Crusade. Well, but then I can tell you a lot about... Dude, I like The Last Crusade, man. That was a good film. Yeah. That was a fun... I loved that style of filming. I loved the action beats. I loved the sound effects. Like, they don't do that.
No. It's not.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if the Michael Bay Transformers movies were like that? That would have been amazing, dude.
Well, they tried to make the Mummy movies like this, and it didn't work.
But I like the Mummy movies. The first two, I liked them.
I don't know.
I didn't mind them. The first one was great. I loved the first one. Second one was okay.
How many were there?
There was 3, and then a spin-off. I didn't actually... Oh, no, I probably did see the 3 one with Jet Li. Jet Li plays, like, the Chinese mummy.
So, wait, hold on a second. The first one was The Mummy.
Yeah.
The second one was what?
The Mummy Returns.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Okay, but we're not talking about the mummy.
What was the third one?
I don't remember the name of it, but Jet Li was in it, and he was a Chinese mummy. Just read what I got there.
Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey.
Okay. All right, just so you know.
All right.
So, yeah. Now, do you know do you remember Homeward Bound?
It was a dog.
You had Michael J. Fox played Chance, who was a boxer, American Bulldog, and then you had Don Amici. Remember Don Amici? Which I just love saying that dude's name. Don Amici played a golden retriever named Shadow.
It's a restaurant over here called Amici.
Amici, yeah. And then his name was Ameche. And then you had Sally Field played Sassy, a smart mouth Himalayan cat. So the basic premise was their owners leave them.
That was a board meeting. This came out of a board meeting. This isn't a labor of love. Nobody said, I just really have this such a good idea for a movie. No, this is a board meeting where they're like, how can we appeal to the children?
Children and
what
animal
names
lovers alike.
Do kids care about? Sally Field. No, they don't. No, they don't.
Hey, she did well. Sassy.
But it's just so ridiculous how this stuff gets made.
Don Amici is Shadow.
Like any kids movie besides the Pixar ones, right? They have to have like the star-studded cast, and it's like, how about you cast somebody who's right for the part?
But they all are like that,
and they're not voice actors.
You see what's going on with the new Ninjago movie? How many people are in that? And they're talking to them. Conan did a whole panel thing with them, and I'm like, but. I love 3D animation. I love animation in general. I love 3D animation.
You like Shrek,
right? Yeah, Shrek's all right. But I love the animation though. I'm in love with 3D animation. It's what I did for a living for a while, right? So,
didn't you have a show called It's a Living?
I had a show called It's a Living. Yeah, remember that one?
There you go.
Yeah.
Imagine it was about being an animator.
Oh man, that would have been amazing. Oh, let me think. Throw a bubble.
We could have had It's a Living mixed with like.
The Duck Factory.
The Sinbad show.
Remember the Duck Factory?
Where he was like, I'm not making Genesis games anymore. Now I'm out there making animations.
Anyway, so rewind it all back. Homeward Bound is about those animals, and they go home, and they go out into the wilderness and the mountains, and they try and get home. Okay, great.
Indiana Jones.
The Last
Crusade is a story about.
It's a classic story. It's man meets myth. Hold on. Okay, so
Sean Connery.
Is this? Ford. Are we making the next, the Lost Indiana Jones movie?
No, this is going to be the next one. They named a dog Indiana. This is Indiana Jones's dog. Yes. Yep. Homeward Bound to Indiana. Or wherever.
That's the title? Homeward Bound, Indiana, or wherever.
Yeah. Homeward Bound to Indiana or wherever. Back to Indy.
Indiana or bust.
Back to Indy. Back to Indiana
So hold
Jones.
on. So is this a talking dog movie?
Well, the movie's called Back to Indiana Jones. Like, comma, Jones.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. I like that.
You do,
hold on to that one.
Yeah.
What's it about? Is it a talking dog movie? Talking animal movie?
They thought the dog was dead. The dog wasn't dead, just ran away.
Who's they?
Henry and Henry. Senior and junior.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, they thought the dog was dead because the dog ran away, and I guess...
Was it fighting Nazis?
Henry Jones Sr. didn't want to tell...
Oh, last week we had Nazis. This is Nazis now, too. Puppet Master 3, we had Nazis last week, and now Nazis in this one.
Okay. So anyway, Henry Jones Sr. didn't want to tell Junior that, he ran away.
Oh, your dog,
So he's just saying, he died.
Wasn't there a joke about that?
That's easier.
Wasn't there a joke about that?
What?
Hold on. What in The Last Crusade, wasn't there a joke about something about his dog? Like, you didn't tell my dog died. And he was like, well, I told you it went to the farm or something. Is there a joke?
I don't think so. I think you're thinking of, like, growing pains.
No, it wasn't.
I'm
not thinking about Leonardo DiCaprio and Kirk Cameron.
You're thinking about growing pains.
All right.
Maybe hanging with Mr. Hooper.
Cooper. Was it Hooper or Cooper?
It was Cooper.
Yeah.
Hard. I get it mixed up with Hooperman. It's like I'm getting them all mixed up. Bijou.
Anyway. Okay, so it's a spin-off from there. So
it's about the dog.
So the dog's trying to make his way back to the Joneses?
Yes.
Oh, the Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses.
No.
Keeping up with Hank Joneses.
You said the other title was good.
I know.
Back to Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so he's trying to get back to Indiana.
Yes.
Jones. I do actually. Yeah. I really do like that title. All right, but basically that's what it is. It's a talking dog meeting.
Homeward Bound to Indiana Jones. Perfect.
All right. I hate combining titles.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We don't even need to talk about this anymore. Okay. The cat's not in it. Moving on.
No, there is a cat.
Moving on.
No, there absolutely is a cat. There has to be a cat.
Moving on.
All right, what was it called again?
Homeward Bound.
Bound to
Indiana, Jones.
Indiana, Jones.
Now, it might not make sense considering the dog's name is Indiana. Homeward Bound to Indiana, Jones. Whatever. It doesn't make. It's clever. Okay.
We're clever, dude.
Don't worry about it.
We're clever, dude. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Let's go.
Please move on. You go first on this one.
Me? Yeah. I think you're gonna like this. It's something different. We haven't had something like this before. Say it.
It's Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Yep. What do you think of that? Huh?
What do I think of it?
Yeah. Do we need to talk about this?
Tell me a little bit about Robin Leach.
Robin Leach, who later worked with Sherry Belafonte.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but we're not talking about that era. We're talking about the strictly Robin Leach, Brian Greenspan era. Okay, Brian Greenspan did the This is interesting though. It's like David Greenspan, aka David Perry.
What?
He was the narrator. He was the voiceover narrator for most of the segments during the bulk of the show's run, and could be heard whenever Leach did not appear on camera. So here's the thing: it showcased, rich and famous people's humble abodes, but it also it was also a place for people to go to vacation. Like, people found out like cool places to go to vacation through that show, and he would like surreptitiously be like, "And the hotel's over here," and blah blah blah. So it was
Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. What was his line? Do you remember?
No. Did a catchphrase?
Yeah, at the end, dude. You don't remember?
Talk to me. Tell me.
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams. That was how he signed off.
Thing?
His signature catchphrase, yeah.
Man.
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams. Actually, that was a little too gruff. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams. Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
a good one.
What do you got? You didn't tell me.
I know. Well, because this isn't working again. So
bloody hell.
That's just the way it works. So I'm not going to be able to show you a picture.
Jan can cook? I can't. Kenny, what the hell is that?
Jan can cook.
Kenny,
it's a cooking show.
But what the
cuisine cooking show.
Yanni?
So you're saying it's going to be great, right? Yeah, it would have been great if I had something cool like, I can't even think of anything, like Hercules.
But we didn't have Hercules.
The Legendary Journeys.
Time. No, this is actually, I like this better. This is a way better than Reading Rainbow? Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, straight from the Wikipedia source, Yan Can Cook is a Chinese cuisine cooking show starring Martin Yan.
What year?
Yan.
1980s. Probably Yan, I guess, right?
I think it was 1982.
We shouldn't be doing the show. We're dumb.
He had a catchphrase also.
Oh.
If Yan can cook, so can you. That was his catchphrase. He didn't say it like Robin Leach, but
I just got the best idea.
So anyway, that's what he used to sign off each show. Each show he'd say, Yan can cook. He used the second catchphrase. Whenever he cooked seafood, he'd say, something fishy here. And he also used to do this thing where he'd chop really fast, but he'd just look at your camera and just be like with his fingers right there.
I remember him.
He'd just be like,
yeah, you're gonna make me sneeze out something great. Hold on. It's You know what the show is?
No.
It's called Battle of the Phrases.
No.
They're cooking up catchphrases, and they have the richest catchphrases. It's just catchphrase against catchphrase, man. Come on, think about it.
Robin Leach and Jan?
We don't need them in there.
No?
Probably not. We'll slot them in somewhere. Beginning, end. Oh, commercials? I don't know. Come on, man. It's catchphrases, man.
I don't know.
They're cooking up some catchphrases.
I mean, catchphrases are going to be littered throughout the whole entire thing. I don't know if you need to make it.
But that's my point. Why can't? All right.
Purpose. I'm sorry. I'm shooting you down.
All right. I'm just trying to come up with something.
I was going to say that it should be lifestyles of like the Chinese, cuisine cooks.
That's
like inside Jan's house.
Nah, but that's
and they go inside his house.
Come on, admit it. That's
the next
too on the
episode
nose, though.
Inside Jan's garage, and he's.
Come on, no, give me something better. No, give me something better. I gave you a zinger. All right, I gave you a unique idea. You're just combining them. So no, the answer is no. Come up with something else.
I think that
we're not gonna.
Why is Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous not on television anymore? Because Robin Leach retired, or because nobody cares?
Both.
They could have gotten a new host. Nobody cares about that stuff. People want to see how the real people live. Like Jan.
You know what you're discussing? I mean, you know what you're... Yeah, but you know what you're coming up with? Cake Boss.
What is Cake Boss?
It's exactly what you're saying.
What am I saying?
That you're saying, like, and this is in his house. And all right, so that's not exactly like Cake Boss. But what I'm saying is you're talking of a reality show. You're talking about doing a reality show based on a specific person. Or
I feel like it's a very narrow-minded show that shows how Jan lives. And what does his house look like this week? Oh, he changed the position of the pictures on the mantle. Just goofy things like that.
So you want to straight up just make it all about Jan?
Well, until there's somebody else that can come. They also had Walk with Jan.
Season?
That was a different Jan. It was a different one. Remember, he'd wear the aprons that say like.
I love that. I love that title. Walk with Jan.
Do you remember that?
I can't.
And he'd have
I can't.
He'd have
so good.
The aprons that would say like "Walk with me" or
want a
"Walk
shirt.
and roll."
I want a shirt. I want that right now. I want that in my bedroom over my bed. My wife would kill me, but I want it. I want it like on my ceiling fan, so it goes around and around, and I just see it.
I don't know if you're being genuine.
No, I really am. Walk with Jan. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. It could be the jet lag, even though I haven't gone on a plane in years. It could be the jet lag that's talking, but. All right, man. Look, just for the sake of moving this along, sure. I really thought we had something special, the other one, but, you know, I mean, I hadn't fleshed it out.
Walk the heck. Walks up, Doc.
Walks up, Doc. Don't walk the boat. It's so good. It's so good.
And then this episode, he has one that says, danger.
Jan at walk. It's so good.
This was different. This isn't the same one. This isn't Jan Can Cook. This is Walk with Jan.
Walk with Jan. Right, no,
Just
I get
saying that it could alternate between the two for the episodes.
That man had it all, man. Catchphrases.
Walks new, pussycat.
Oh, my God.
This guy's like the ultimate. That's why it's like the other one.
Those, obviously, those, you can't tell. It's an apron. It's words on his apron, all right? They're phrases on his apron.
But if you didn't put them on the apron.
Good.
Listen, the reason why they're on the apron is because they only come out of your mouth once.
Yeah.
They last less than a couple seconds.
Yeah.
With the apron, it lasts the whole episode.
The whole episode,
30 minutes.
You're right.
And it seems like he's changing them. It's like he has wardrobe changes.
Yeah. That's a good show. I want to watch that show.
But anyway, this is Walk with Jan. We're talking about Jan Can Cook.
Jan Can Cook.
Different Jan. Okay? So, but that's the thing, is that I feel like it can be, maybe he can be like the rival.
Lifestyles. Can we call it lifestyles?
Of Jan.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Rich and famous. Jan. Is there something there?
What? No.
No?
Nothing there.
Lifestyles of Jan.
Lifestyles of Jan.
How about Jan Can Live? Jan sure can live.
Jan can live.
Lifestyles of Jan. Jan can live. Jan can live. Because it's got to be Jan.
I hear you.
You know? Yeah. Live with Jan. Oh, lifestyles of Jan. Live with Jan.
No, Jan can live.
Jan can Jan can life?
No, Jan can live.
So lifestyles of Jan, Jan can live.
Yes.
All right. I like it, man. Now you tell me Reading Rainbow would have done better with this. It wouldn't have. Give me more. I want to hear more, though, about Jan's life. What else?
Jan's life.
His kids? We go to school?
They'll
we go to
come through the episode. You know? Like, they'll just have, like, the one kid just staring from the corner. You know, like the cameraman will just linger on him a little bit, and Jan will be like, no, come here. I'm going to show you the garage. And he'll go into the garage, and it'll just be like, they'll be lingering on the kid, and the kid just going to be like, like in the background, just like all like mean mugging.
I assume he's going to wear different aprons with new things on it, right?
That's Walk with Jan.
No, but he's got to do it here, too.
Walk with Jan is a different person than Jan Can Cook.
Oh.
There were two shows about cooking.
With two different people named Jan?
Yes.
That doesn't seem right.
The reason why I was showing it to you, because it was the other one, and I was going to say that you could have him as like the rival.
Oh, it is. Okay, good point.
And he's going to be the guy who comes over. You ever see King of Kong?
No.
You never saw King of Kong?
No.
With the guy who played Donkey Kong and then the other guy who tried to get the high score?
Oh, vaguely. Yeah,
and the one dude was like the rival.
Just
you
that
know?
much.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
it's so
you
little.
have to see
Yeah,
it. Just watch it.
Let me ask you this though.
Mm-hmm.
Was this lifestyles? We said lifestyle, lifestyle, not styles. Okay, lifestyle. Okay, I like Jan versus Jan. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, can they do like a show called Jan versus Jan? Like in that show?
That'll be a segment.
Oh yeah, good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that segment. There's a show filled with segments.
And it's like all of a sudden it's like there's a knock at the door.
Can't get over.
And Jan gets up and like he's like talking to the camera, and then the camera swings over to the door and he hears like a knock on the door, and he goes out there and there's like a flaming bag of poop on the.
No, it's a flaming wok of poop. It's got to be a flaming wok of poop.
And he's got to put it out.
But he uses his like.
But Jan, the other Jan, like you just found an apron on the floor that says like, you know,
you've been walked.
just something ridiculous. Like, I know who did this. You know, it's just like a rivalry.
Someone got paid to come up with all those puns, man.
There you go.
Love it.
So anyway,
I like it. No, man, I'm lifestyle of Jan. Jan can live. I like it, man. All right, let's go.
Yeah, so there was Martin Jan, and the other one, Walk with Jan, was named Stephen or Stefan Jan. Yeah. So I used to watch Walk with Jan all the time with my mom. The guy was funny. The food looked amazing.
I want to watch it. I gotta go on YouTube.
Watch it. I'm just looking at this stuff. Chicken with pineapple.
Yeah. All right, look, we need to move on.
Gosh. Enough. Cashew nut chicken.
All right, moving on.
Chicken chow mein.
Cartoons.
I love it all.
We gotta move on.
Walking chair.
We gotta move on, bro. What do you got? You got something for me?
Walk the heck.
Waka waka waka. Was that on there at all? Can we please go to cartoons? Please. Please. Come on.
The Popeye and Olive Show. You know, this is up there with Pink Panther, like Tarzan and Lone Ranger, and
let me tell you a little something about this. This had 3 different it
Flintstones.
was called like the Popeye comedy, whatever, man. It had 3 weekly segments: the Popeye Show, which was Popeye, Olive, Bluto, Wimpy; Private Olive Oil, right, and Prehistoric Popeye. Private Olive Oil was she was a clumsy army private with Bertha Blast, Olive short-tempered sergeant, bumbling Alice the Goon, and Colonel Crumb. Prehistoric Popeye, with Popeye trying to contend with caveman situations before the availability of cans of spinach.
All right, this cans of spinach. Oh gosh. All right.
So
that's all you have to say about that. It's Popeye.
Yeah.
All right.
But there's these 3 segments.
I understand that. All right. I have a show that I feel like is going to get ruined by merging it with Popeye.
We'll see. You've got Drak Pack. What year is that?
Drak Pack was 1980 to 1982. You have 3 characters: Drak, Frankie, and Howler, descendants of Dracula, the monster, or you very well could have been a descendant of, from the monster, not the doctor himself, and a werewolf. Okay. Now, they're descendants, but they wanted to do what was right, so they were actually superheroes. And they actually fought for good, right? Because they were kind of embarrassed about their ancestors, right?
Predecessors, yeah.
They're originally they're humans. They look like humans, all that. Whenever trouble arises, they strike their hands together and shout, "Whack 'em!" Yes, whack 'em. That's their team catchphrase, Chris. And you know what? It has a name.
Oh.
It's called the Drak Whack. Okay. So then that's when they transform into what they have. They have a car that can go underwater. It can fly.
Yeah, I remember that thing.
It's called the Drakster.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right, and they fight against Dr. Dredd, Dred. All right, and he has an organization called Ogre, OGRE, the Organization for Generally Rotten Enterprises or Endeavors.
Gotta add that or endeavors.
Anyway, bad guys include Dr. Dredd himself, Toad, Fly, Mummy Man.
Oh.
Not Mummy Man. Mummy Man.
Mm-hmm.
Not just Mummy. Why not Mummy?
Man.
You know why? Because people get it confused in England.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why is there somebody named Mummy?
See episode 26.
And Vampira. So, anyway, sometimes they need a little bit of help, and they talk to Dracula himself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But he's not a good guy. You don't want to help.
That's what they do. They go and talk to it. It's Drak's great uncle.
Oh.
So that's what you have going on there.
I mean,
there's nothing else I can say. I just feel like it's going to be cheapened, combining it with Popeye and Olive Show.
I mean, how about this? How about we take the bad guy from Popeye?
Brutus?
Bluto.
It wasn't Brutus?
No.
The barber beefcake?
No. Bluto. How about we take Bluto and Wimpy?
Brutus?
Remember Wimpy?
Brutus?
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Let's take
Is
Bluto.
there anybody named Brutus?
Not in this. No, not in Popeye. Don't start searching things. Pay attention over here.
I'm listening to what you're
Eyes
saying.
up here. Come on, man.
I'm listening, man.
Let's just take it. Bluto and Wimpy go and they join Ogre. Okay? And then you have an occasional appearance by Popeye.
Brutus was from Julius Caesar.
Et tu, Brutus? Et tu?
Brute.
Et tu, Brute? Et tu? Yeah. Come on, man. All right?
I knew there was a Brutus.
You were completely wrong. There's no Brutus. Yeah, of course there is a Brutus in the world, but not in our world, and more specifically, not in the show.
Oh my gosh.
Okay?
Just listen to this. The founder of the Roman Republic and traditionally one of the first consuls in 509 BC. You know what his name was? Lucius Junius Brutus.
That's a good name.
He had a son named Tiberius Junius Brutus.
Yeah.
And then Titus Junius Brutus.
Yeah. That sounds vaguely familiar. I know a little bit of Roman
Marcus
history.
Junius Brutus the Younger was the Julius Caesar's friend and most famous stabber.
All right, back to Popeye.
It was Marcus Junius Brutus the Elder.
This is not okay, but this is
Decimus Junius Brutus Abunus.
This is
Albinus. Decimus Junius Brutus.
It's probably Abutus, is what it is.
Calicus or Calicis, and Gaius Junius Bubulcus Brutus.
Okay. And this has been the history hour with your hosts. Ken and Chris.
I can't deal with it.
Turn it off. Turn tablet off now. Just turn it off.
Stop.
Go back to Drak Pack.
How are you going to make Drak Pack?
Do you want a Drak Whack or what?
How are you going to make Drak Pack better than it is?
I'm not. I'd
like to hear.
I'm just telling you what I told you. What did I say?
I don't know what you said because I haven't paid attention to you.
Oh, God Almighty! I said Bluto and Wimpy join Ogre.
Yeah.
That's it. There it is. Bluto's a bad bloke. Wimpy, he drags Wimpy with him. Wimpy's not a bad guy, but Wimpy's also kind of like, it doesn't really matter. He doesn't matter. He gets brought in, and Popeye shows up every once in a while and helps the Drak Pack. That's it, man. That's it. I'm over it. Okay?
All right.
What do we call it?
The Drak Pack 2.
Drak Pack featuring Popeye.
No. The Drak Pack.
Bluto to the rescue.
Featuring the Drak Pack even more.
Drak Pack 2. Drak Pack. What do you think?
Drak Pack 2. The Drak Pack?
Yeah. Or maybe just Drak Pack 2. Drak Pack. D-R-A-K?
Yeah.
P-R-A-C-K?
No, K. No C.
Wait, what? P-A-K?
D-R-A-K. Oh, P-A-C-K. What? Drak Pack.
Yeah. So, look, man, I'm at a loss here. I don't know what to call this damn thing. This sucked.
I don't want to ruin it. Drak Pack 2.
Roman numeral?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Drak Pack 2. Not starring Wimpy or Brutus. Or Lucius Brutus. Or Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
You need to stop. Come on, video games. What do you got?
Oh, is it my turn first?
I don't know.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll say it.
Let's do it, all right?
Yeah. I have this gem.
Cosmic Commuter for the Atari 2600.
What do you see on the cover here? What draws the eye?
The rainbow colored sneaker and the guy in the yellow suit.
Yep, what's he doing?
He's trying to catch a space bus.
Yep, the Astro Bus.
Astro Bus. I like that.
So basically that's what you're getting here is a game released in...
Wait, I want to stop you right there. Well, let me stop you right there. I want you to look at mine. Jesus, Lord and Taylor.
Like every time he moves this stupid tablet, it makes clunkies and noises and
yours
everything.
You've been sliding yours back and forth the whole time, dude. All right, go ahead. Read mine.
I see it. The Earth dies screaming. Whatever. I'm going to tell you about this. 1985.
This is 2600 also.
Okay. This is 1985 game called Cosmic Commuter. And what you have to do is you have to dodge or shoot obstacles and pick up passengers. You also have to pick up fuel. Not unlike episode 27, where you also had to pick up fuel in Solar Jetman.
Did you say he shoots?
You can shoot. Yeah, there are little obstacles in there that you can shoot, but you also have to pick people up. Space Taxi. I'm going to tell you a little something about this. Commodore 64, there was a game called Space Taxi.
I know Space Taxi,
where
yes.
you kind of had like your little trajectory, kind of like Solar Jetman, where you'd have to like jump and you have to go into the platforms, right?
Yeah.
And you'd land and you'd take somebody to another platform, right, with the little Space Taxi.
Yeah.
And you'd land and stuff like that. If you mix Solar Jetman, which was episode 27, right, with Cosmic Commuter, I feel like you get Space Taxi.
Yeah.
Right? You kind of land, you pick people up, you bring them to where you have
Only
to
you
bring
get to
them
like,
and stuff like that.
yeah, you need to shoot in this one. But now,
kind of cool.
What about combining it with Earth Dies Screaming, which was a essentially first person-ish shooting?
First person-ish?
Look, yeah, like you kind of had like, man, you just like shot ships.
It looks kind of boring.
Yeah, you just shot ships, and it was like, that was it. So, and you flew above like the planet and everything like that, and you shot ships. There you go. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is technically an easy combine. It's the same type of thing. You just
this was similar to like a Defender kind of thing, but you didn't really shoot that many bad guys. You kind of got the obstacles out of your way.
All right. So for our game, we got to add bad guys. Let's up the stakes.
If you, well,
hold on. Cosmic Commuter, you have to pick up people, right? Civilians, right? Why don't we make it where instead you're like,
you kind of just shoot the obstacles. You get there, you go on the ground.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, now why did that look so much better than this dumb one?
Because that's what you get. Activision, man. These are people who are about to make Call of Duty like 2 years after this.
No, well, I wouldn't go so far as to say 2 years, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay. So there he is picking up fuel, shooting these little obstacles. That was the game. Yeah. It's...
What a difference, though, man.
Yeah.
So you have one that...
One's first person, one's not first person.
One's a side scroller, right?
Yeah.
So... Like I'm saying, what if we up the ante and instead of picking up commuters in the next game, you're picking up like military people, and that would like make it like, okay, now you have to fight. Like there's reasons to be fighting, but or what if you have to like fly like Space President around in like Space Air Force One?
Do you remember Choplifter?
Yeah. It was the same situation where you were picking up people, you had to rescue people, but you were
land. You get the thing, your helicopter would get full or whatever.
That was a
You'd
hard
have to
game.
bring people back.
That was a hard game, dude.
I had that on the Atari 7800 and I loved it.
I remember that was a hard game. I don't think I had a 2600. I think I had a 7800 growing up.
That played like both.
Yeah.
It played 2600.
Yeah.
Because I remember our 2600 I think died, and then I got a 7800. Well, I had a 7800, gave away my 2600, I think, because we didn't need it anymore. Because 7800 played everything.
I think I had a 7800, yeah.
But we'd had both.
I don't think I mean, we may have, but I was, I was young then, so.
Yeah. Well, the 7800 was awesome.
Yeah. Except E.T.
It was the 2600, but E.T. I played all the time. I never had an issue with it. It's kind of...
I hated it.
I feel like the internet takes things and runs with it. It wasn't a good game. Don't get me wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
But
it wasn't a good game.
You know what was worse than that was Superman on the 2600.
That was balls.
We had Clark Kent in the beginning. You see the bridge explode or whatever, and you go into the phone booth, and it's like, what did I do after that? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'd run around the screen, ring, ding, 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 ding. You can pick the things up and throw it in some weird jail cell or something like that, and then there's kryptonite, and you can only walk on the screen.
Like who designed those things?
I don't know, but I got farther in E.T. I got to the end of E.T. one time, and I missed a stupid spaceship. Spaceship comes down, and it left, and I'm like, just running around.
And now you can't do anything.
I couldn't do anything.
You couldn't do anything.
So I consider myself, I beat that game back in the day.
Yeah.
I beat it.
Yeah.
But I played it a lot. And falling in the pits was annoying.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was a bad game.
It was boring. I didn't enjoy it.
What did you expect? A first-person shooter, like throwing Reese's Pieces at,
we didn't have that.
Ghosts and stuff?
Oh, God. I hope we get E.T., and I hope we get a first-person shooter, and that's what we're going to do. Oh, my God. That'd be so amazing. Anyway, back to these games. What do you think about my idea that you're...
Yeah, picking up the military, that's fine.
Like, or Air Force One, like maybe more specific, like president. Like, you have to, like, the president and his cabinet.
And you got to get the president them all to like
get him out of situations. What if you had to get him? Oh no, the president is trapped in space Uruguay. Go get him.
Okay.
And you got to go get him from like space Iran or something.
You had to get a whole bunch of other people, and you had to collect them all. And how about you had to get the vice president?
Like you had to
get the speaker of the house, and you had to get like all these different people.
Before you got the president, and he was like the end of the level, and it was just basically a level. Yeah. Like he was the end of the level each time he's the president.
First person or not?
No, I want to do it side scrolling.
So where does this one fit in?
You're actually fighting. It's the fighting.
The fighting.
I mean, unless you want to alternate.
Well, did you ever play? Okay, I know we're going and talking about other games and everything. Did you ever play the Return of the Jedi game on the Atari?
Mm-hmm.
Death Star Battle.
Yeah.
Where you kind of had the Death Star being built on the top of the screen, and you'd be shooting all the TIE fighters and I guess the Imperial shuttles and all on the bottom, and then you made the hole on the top, and then you can like zip through the force field.
Oh
right?
Yeah, okay.
You zip through the force field, and you actually shot the Death Star, and then it blew up, and you rinse, repeat, and all that stuff. What if there was like kind of a side scrolling thing where you picked everybody up, and then after you picked up, the president, you'd fly first person towards like the destination. You have to like shoot down the bad guys because they're all coming trying to get you and stuff like that.
I like that. That's what I'm saying. We just combine them.
Yeah.
And
but what's the ultimate goal? You shoot down the bad guys, and you have to bring him to where?
You just
have to
land get him,
and let him get out.
You just got to get him home.
You got to bring him to like a
safe zone,
like a spaceship, platform.
Yeah. Space president.
Okay.
President of the galaxy. I don't know. Okay. Doesn't matter.
I like it.
Yeah. Why not? What do we call it? What's that one called again?
This is called Cosmic Commuter.
So we can call it Cosmic Air Force One.
What's yours called?
The Earth Dies Screaming.
Okay.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
At all. Can we stick with the cosmic stuff? Cosmic Air Force One. Cosmic.
That's fine.
No. No, there's got to be something better we could do. Think like
how about instead of the Earth Dies Screaming, the Earth Dies Screaming? Save the Cosmic President. Like kind of like a sentence. That's a sentence. This is a sentence.
That's true, yeah.
Save the Cosmic President. Done.
Okay. I'm writing it down.
Done.
That was an episode already?
Yeah, it was one episode.
That feels like it went quick.
I don't know. I think
Homeward Bound to Indiana Jones.
I mean, it'd be interesting because the dog. I want to see what
definitely
happens.
On Netflix.
Dog,
Definitely go to Netflix.
Yeah.
Lifestyles of Jan. Jan Can Live. That's my absolute favorite.
I think I like it.
I love that one. We don't normally like our TV shows.
I know.
I like that TV show. That's a good one. God, I just want to watch Jan Can Walk. Walk with Jan. Damn, Drak Pack 2. Yes. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like that cartoon, like that's why I figured just bring in Bluto and Wimpy.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Just have some, I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter.
Have a crossover.
I don't like the title. It sucks. Save the Cosmic President. Again, the game is pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I'm going to go with the TV show.
I'm going with TV show, definitely, yeah. Definitely the TV show.
Yep.
All right, great. So that's an episode. Guys, if you want to come on our show and do a segment with us, and you can choose whichever category you want. We'll randomly choose.
You don't choose the title, ever. We don't even get to choose our titles. You sure as don't get to choose your title.
What do you mean? They get to. What are you talking about?
You choose the category. You choose games. You choose TV. but the actual title of the show.
I'm
just saying. I'm just elaborating. Just saying.
Oh.
You need to choose
I'm sure
a
they
segment.
understand what goes on here. What we're
I know,
doing
but I'm
here.
just saying that. Don't think you're going to be talking about the A-Team or something cool. You're probably going to be talking about the Golden Girls. Stop it. It's not cool.
Damn it. It is.
No, it's not.
See episode. I don't remember what episode we talked about that on. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, so get in touch with us at RetroSquat or RetroSquat@gmail.com. And
if you found this, you can find us.
Exactly. So do that. Let us know. We'll get in touch with you, and we'll work it out. You get on, and you can join us for a segment. It'll be fun. And with that's it. Thanks for everything. Bye.